Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of JDL RAW. So I was taking a walk, I believe it was the day before yesterday. What was that, Monday? Yeah, Monday. So I was taking a walk and I just happened to look down as I was listening to my audio book and I noticed the grass. It was St. Augustine grass. That's what everybody in this neighborhood has, St. Augustine grass. If you don't know what St. Augustine grass is, look it up. It's a very thick, hardy grass that requires a certain temperature to thrive on. I don't know, probably 75, 78 degrees, and it'll grow like wildfire. And it's a very strong grass. And, I noticed every yard had it, but then if you slow down a little bit and look a little bit closer at the grass, a lot of these people's grass is filled with weeds. Okay. And it looks like it might be St. Augustine because the yard next to it is St. Augustine, but it's weeds. It's a bunch of freaking weeds. So why do I bring this up? It's because this era we're in right now with you can't say the actual name of it because your videos will get flagged and not promoted. But y'all know what I'm talking about. The reason behind the social distancing. It has caused me to realize something I've already realized before, but it's really, really driving it home now. And that is, you should fill your circle or your bubble, or whatever you want to call it, your snow globe of people and associates. You should fill that with great people who will make you better. Yes, you're always gonna have your old school friends from high school, or you're just running buddies, right? And your hood friends, the ones that you can just smoke and joke with and just have a good time and laugh. And the relationship is just there because of history and happiness together, right? It's like your partner in crime. A lot of times those people are not pushing you forward. But later on in life, as you mature and start realizing some things, hopefully after you watch this video, you'll realize that you need some forward thinking and moving people in your life. And this whole thing has really made me realize that some of the people I know, they're just about dumb as a box of rocks, man, and it might even be time to get rid of them. They got to get out the snow globe, man. Yeah, man, because when you start talking to people and you start understanding how they think and react in situations of high levels of stress or just fast action kind of situations, you understand how people really think. And it's like, wow, you really think like that? You're a freaking idiot. So now you come to a crossroad. Do I want to be associated with this idiot? Or do I just, keep doing what I was doing and just give him a pass? I don't know. That's up to you. And I still have to make my own decisions. But let me give you an example, man. And then I'm going to go back to this St. Augustine stuff. So I guess it was maybe Saturday or Sunday. I decided to build a mountain bike. Okay. So I'm building this mountain bike and I decided to text my friend. Actually, he's my neighbor. He actually lives across the street. I got two friends that are neighbors that live down the street. But this particular guy, I texted him and said, hey man, I sent him a picture of it. I said, hey man, I'm building, a mountain bike. And he said, cool. And he asked me something about it. Then he asked me I asked him what he was doing that day. And he said, I'm driving over to my rent house to go drop off something. And, a lot of people, I don't know, simple-minded people would think, oh, that's a flex move. He's driving to his rent house. He just had to tell me that. I noticed a lot of people think like that on the internet. That's not a flex move, man. That's part of his life. That's what he was doing. That's my homie. And that's what he was doing. And that's how we converse. Typically our conversations, we have some good, humorous conversations that don't mean anything. But a lot of times, man, me and him, we talking about progress, man. We talking about how we can take care of our families, how we can build up our legacies, how we can make more money. And I talked to him about real estate. We've talked about stocks. My other neighbor, every time we converse, we talk about stocks. As a matter of fact, 2 days ago, he was trying to convince me not to buy certain stocks in this market that we're in right now. So we was going back and forth. That was our text message thread. It was literally about stocks. And I have other conversations with people that are just silly. You need that in your life, okay? You need silly conversations in your life. I ain't saying all of them should be serious, but these two gentlemen in particular, these are forward-thinking, forward-moving people, okay? You need those people in your life to help you move forward. There's this saying that goes, if you're the smartest one in the room, you need to get your butt out of that room, because the rest of these mofos is probably dumb as a box of rocks, which will make you as dumb as a box of rocks. Now back to this St. Augustine grass. I saw this St. Augustine grass in one neighbor's yard, and then I see weeds in the next one. And it looks like St. Augustine because it's all green, but you can, once you get close, you see it's all weeds. St. Augustine is the type of grass that once you get a little fertilizer in it, get a little sunshine and some water in it, it grows so strong and so thick as a community that it literally chokes out all the weeds. Like if you look at a well taken care of lawn, there ain't a weed in sight, man. No dandelions, none of them little pink flowers, no nothing, man. Just strong St. Augustine grass. And then, maybe one of them weeds will get up in there and the St. Augustine just chokes it out. You know what I'm saying? But, then there's some people who really don't give a damn about their yard, and they'll see one weed, they don't pluck it, and they don't fertilize it, they don't put no sunshine on it, they don't trim their trees so the sunshine will get in there. They don't even barely water their grass. And then you got a bunch of weeds, because weeds will take over even in a St. Augustine lawn. And the weeds are those people I'm talking about. I ain't saying you should dump all your friends. What I'm saying is you should get you some St. Augustine friends. I ain't no expert in this kind of stuff, but I do know I got some St. Augustine friends, and I'm very proud to say that. And hopefully this video has triggered your thought process to get you some St. Augustine friends too. Either way, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go do some life, man. I'll holler at y'all at the next one.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?